dead calling your name. Will you answer?
Hello, welcome to issue 4 of Dead Winter Season 2, 2 Dead 2 Winter. Woo! This one is titled Absolute Zero because I'm very uncreative and I'm sticking with the cold theme. So enjoy. If you want cool episode titles, go back to last season, take it a watch, and then come back to us. So anyways, last we left off, the party had... Oh, I actually wrote this down. Wow, I took notes. Okay, so we start off with the jingle of the Channel 10 news chimes, blaring happily out from the television, as it does every single morning. A man with slick black hair and a tacky blazer comes to life on the screen before you. Happy Thursday, Barlow City! Mark Kitts here with our final day of showing off the exhibits at the Barlow City Museum before the grand reopening. Today I stand in front of the tale of King Midas. You all see a wax figure of a man in golden robes, a long orange beard trails down to his chest. He stands next to a statue of a golden woman with a crack through the center and sits atop a throne made of solid gold. Doors open tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Be sure to come check out this incredible exhibit and many more. Tickets are available online and at the door. And that is how Mark hits the mark. Back to you, Chet. The screen fizzles again as it normally does, but we actually rejoin the party the night before that news segment airs, after the events of issue 3. The party decided to check out the radio station, where they found a strange set of security tapes showing Marcus McGill, the local radio station host, apparently being kidnapped by a creature displaying a massive muscles. That's basically all they could make out. The party trailed this creature's path and did not find the creature, but found Marcus McGill chained to a chair. An old CRTV was playing in front of him on the desk. As the party approached him to help him inside of this old church, Marcus tripled in size, horns at first sprouted from his body, and combat was had. The Yeti began bounding away, building by building, away from the party, and that is how we ended, as the party drives away, strangely listening to themselves on the radio, as on their way to pick up Jacob from the radio station. So... we're just going to jump right into it, and we're just going to have some time to kind of roleplay what the hell's going on, if you all would like, as we kind of drive through the city, just kind of bopping to your own tunes silently, Mystery Machine style. And that's what we're at right now, so take it away, cast.
Now that you said Mystery Machine style, I'm just picturing in the comic version, the background is the same in like each panel. It's just like the same 3, like...
What's our seat order in this car to get the proper image?
Oh yeah,
my
good
God.
question.
Yeah, we're in the mom van, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Andy's driving.
Andy
Bonnie is in the middle row, but right behind the driver's seat, so the leftmost of the middle row.
So the rear driver's side seat. Don't worry, former insurance adjuster, I got us covered here. I have, referred to the cats, passenger and driver's side at home. Don't judge me.
Robin is either laying across the entire back seat or in the trunk.
I was gonna be in the trunk. Shit.
Oh, is it one of the trunk with the flip-up seats, though? Like in
Probably
some of those
not.
SUVs where you can, like, ride backwards? Not
Well,
that
then
kind
I'm
of
riding
van.
shotgun if no one else is taking it. Fuck it.
Oh, well.
Someone else can have the Kurt Cobain seat.
Kurt Cobain seat.
That's what we called it with my friends. Too soon?
Yeah, I guess Moira will be behind the passenger seats.
I'll take what's left.
Oh, or maybe crammed into the middle of, like, that middle row, because Faye's probably the shortest, and I know that fucking mood. You know, shortest has to sit in the middle.
Just, like, awkwardly scooting away from Moira then.
Just leaning into Bonnie a bit.
All right, so you're just jamming down the. Now we have the seat order. Now what are we gonna get up to? Wow, what a crazy or what a wild session.
Lou's totally lighting up a cig if Andy hasn't stopped him.
I'm stopping him, in fact. Don't smoke in the car.
I'm sorry, it's been a very stressful day, okay?
Kids ride in this thing, Lou.
Hey, they're menthols. It's not like I'm smoking Reds.
No,
It's not like I'm
I
smoking
snapped
Carl
him in the
Barreau
hand and
Reds,
popped it
okay?
out, bro.
That's so besides the
My
point.
son rides in this car, Lou.
Robin, is your seatbelt on?
Robin?
You're muted.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Your silence speaks
Yes.
volumes.
Robin says laying across the back seat, very much not buckled in, playing their Nintendo Swatch. Nintendo Swatch.
Nintendo.
Nintendo Swanch.
Robin, buckle your seatbelt.
If I am laying down.
Don't lay down in the car. If we get pulled over, I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
kick it.
You made me lose my underworld game. I'm really good
Dun,
run.
dun, dun,
What if that
dun.
thing comes after us or something? You really should be buckled in.
Yeah, we both got hurt pretty decently. You might not be okay if something else happens. Just be a little more careful.
I'm running out of gauze.
Speaking of that thing, though, do you think our, like, buddies at the, what were they called? The myth containment people wrote this down. Bonnie would remember, but Anna is having trouble.
Myth retention.
Myth retention, thank you. The myth retention people know that there's like a, I don't know, Yeti or abominable snow.
I thought
said
Snow
Gabriella.
person.
I
put
think
call
we
in.
called them, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did anyone hear back yet?
Did we?
Lou, check my phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait,
we
you're
would-
driving.
we
Give
would
me
check.
that.
Yeah, I said check my phone.
Oh, I thought you said I'm gonna check my phone. I was like,
No.
wait,
No,
what?
you are now officially the hands-free headset, Lou, because
Yeah.
Lucy
Yes.
asked you to check.
And your
Or sorry,
shotgun?
Andy asked you to check her phone.
That's right, and I'm literally the shotgun seat.
Like,
I
that's
might be
your job.
packing.
Yeah, navigator / texter.
Yes, and watch your router for cops. Hey, Andy, slow down. There's the popo up ahead. To
She's
your right.
doing the speed limit.
Andy's a very safe driver.
This thing can't go over
Hey,
the
look,
speed
hey,
limit.
look,
No.
it's my job to point out every one of them piggy bastards, okay? I know she's going the speed limit, but it's just my responsibility as the shotgun. All right, so what does the phone say?
Phone says nothing.
Dang it.
Andy, we got a bunch of nothing on your text.
There's probably like a text from her husband that's just like, "Hey, I picked up these donuts from the store today."
Yeah,
Just
your
like
D-
a super simple thing.
Look, your
like,
DMs be drier than like.
Why did you pick up donuts? You work for a bakery.
true.
Look, your DMs be drier than Jacob's right now, okay?
Leave
Yeah.
him
None of my DMs be
alone.
active. I'm married.
Also, Jacob has a very fulfilling social life, I hear.
Oh, yeah,
think.
just-
Hope that's
he's really busy
true,
right
but
now.
Somehow.
Look, we talked occasionally. I think that they I should roll to see how much I remember about Jacob's personal life. Let's find out.
I feel like Moira follows them on like Instagram or something.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, Jacob, cool car.
Right? Just like.
What do I roll to remember a personal assistant's life?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Change the game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, change the game.
Definitely not hit with all you've got. Like-
Investigate.
Investigate, sure. That sounds
I'm
great.
rolling with a -3 from the past fight, so I'm not gonna remember anything about it.
You got a 7 though.
Oh,
You kind of remember it.
He is dating someone, and they have a name.
Ah,
To a
yes.
different school.
We should probably offer to, like, I don't know, comp them dinner or something for their next date, because we keep putting Jacob through the ringer when it comes to like carrying our stuff and doing all of that. Like, we could just get like a money pool going for that. Speaking of, we're on our way to the radio station to get Jacob, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's where
cool.
I'm going.
Cool. Yeah, awesome. I was just thinking because we had that like weird thing going on with that TV that's like brainwashing people or whatever, making them forget stuff. Like, I know this kind of sounds Twilight Zone-y, but maybe we should check out the radio station when we're there to see if they're like broadcasting messages on the airwaves
Oh, yeah,
or
I mean,
something.
I did also watch The Scary Door. I do like Bonnie's idea.
The scary door. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
You
We
are now
know that-
about to enter the scary door.
Well, we know that there, were experiments for subliminal messaging and
Mhm.
forgetting things and memory impact and stuff. So,
It's worth looking into.
and
Any,
whoever's
I mean-
behind it got this McGill yetified. So,
yeah.
did anybody else hear him? By the way, he kept saying like talking about a doctor.
Yeah.
It was one of the doctors from the university, wasn't it? That y'all were investigating, like one of the ones that was on sabbatical, I thought.
I mean, there were a few involved with the project.
Quill Ducks Canyon.
Yeah, Quill is, I think, on the one on sabbatical, and then we met with
Or Dukes, maybe.
or Andy
Yeah.
met with Dukes, and she seemed to have some missing memory, right?
Yeah, there was definitely something going on there.
So Canyon's the only one we haven't actually, I guess, found anything about yet. Maybe that's the next route because we don't even know where to find Quill.
For sure. And if we're going into the radio station, just make sure that we have at least a couple of us with, like, I don't know, like the tape recorder thing on our phones going, because I don't want to have, like, zero record of stuff if our memories keep getting wiped again. That would just be a little too creepy for me.
Hey,
good
Robin,
idea.
remember when we hooked up a GoPro to that vest for when we did that motorcycle thing for your channel?
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you want to rig another one of those up?
Yeah, I can do that.
Would it be like noticeable or?
Just wear dark colors and maybe a coat, and I don't think they'll spot it.
If it's a GoPro too, like, I mean, I have like a beanie / scarf or like a utility jacket. You could always stick the lens out of a pocket or something. Like, not to go all Cold War pocket pen or whatever, like pen camera, but you could do that. If you wanted it to be more subtle.
True. We could,
would
I mean, I
definitely
did used to work in the
whatever.
private investigator field, and let me tell you, they've got a lot of stuff.
Did you have an idea, Heaven?
Oh, no, I was just saying that would be great, and then maybe the rest of us can just carry, like, tape recorders in our purse.
Works for
Good
me.
to have backups, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I forget, when we were looking through the files, it was like anybody who went to the university we found evidence of in the records? Was that it?
Yeah. So basically, are you just talking about the messaging the study?
Yeah, like to see like who we know at least of us has already been tampered with potentially.
Oh, the names of the subjects were I don't know what the word.
Classified?
They're not
Redacted.
there. Redacted. Yeah,
Redacted,
either
yeah.
one of those. They were not
Okay.
there for their
Mm.
personal safety. So
Yeah, they have to be
Okay.
anonymous and all
I
that.
wasn't sure
for
if we had found like our names on that or not. Okay.
Nope, just in the creepy computer.
Okay. All right.
Creepy paper.
Creepy.
Creepy paper.
I get it
Oh,
now.
back.
Yes.
Your regular PSA to watch what we do in the shadows for the
Do
love
it.
of God.
You won't
So
regret.
good.
Season 2 of Dead Winter is just like what we do in the shadows reference. That's all
Pretty much, yeah.
Listen,
Pretty
Jacob
much.
is Guillermo in my head canon.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
100%.
Alex, we have a show to watch.
Seriously,
It's so good.
Gotta get on that
you
train.
will love it, like 100%. Or your, I don't know, money back.
Yeah, my money.
Okay, so after we get Jacob, what are we gonna do? Do we want to try to track Yeti McGill down tonight? I'm kind of worried about leaving him just wandering the city.
Yeah, that's not a good idea to just let a big old, I guess, Sasquatch run around and squatch it up around here.
We all need to heal up before we do anything.
I was gonna say.
And
Plus.
like,
Oh, go ahead, Heaven. Sorry.
we're a band. We're not a Yeti prevention squad. Are we?
Exactly.
Well,
But
No.
heaven. Think of the sweet music video you could shoot of us hunting a Yeti, Blair Witch style.
Martin wouldn't let me use the one of us in the fire, and that turned out great. So
Besides, do you remember the way that Blair Witch ended? I don't want to shoot a music video if it that's like Blair Witch if it ends in the same way. I think maybe letting the Myth Retention Service people worry about the giant Yeti, and then maybe we figure out what's going on with the missing professor that we still don't know. Or what were you gonna say, Moira?
Well, I was just gonna say, I suppose, but we haven't even heard back from the myth retention, people.
That's true.
And
Hmm.
I'm just really worried about how many people that thing could hurt, like, between now and
Yeah.
when Gabrielle checks their phone next.
Or,
That's
for all we
fair.
know, Gabrielle already's gone to check and has become a Yeti snack. We don't know.
Oh God, I hope
Or could it spread somehow? Also, because, I mean, he didn't. He was talking about, thank you, doctor, or something. So if he was part of some sort of weird tests, maybe they can do that to more people?
Then it would be
So-
smarter for us to find the root of the problem instead of chasing symptoms.
I agree, but if we do end up having to chase down the Yeti, I think maybe it would be a better idea rather than us trying to, go at it head on to either cordon it off to try and avoid collateral damage or just like watch and learn. I feel really bad about being like, yeah, let's all totally go fight this thing because we're all pretty roughed up as it is.
Maybe we could split up, have some people kind of try to track the Yeti, not fight it, but just find its movements and where it is. And then
Ooh.
I don't. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I actually have something that might work for that. If we can go down to the harbor, my boat has the best radio in the harbor, so I get all the good chatter of what the heck is going on
Oh,
in the city and on the water and all that kind of thing. So maybe that would be a good way for one of these fact gathering projects. We
That
can
is a good
decide which
idea.
one.
that could definitely be really helpful.
Also,
was gonna s-
selfishly, Anna, the player, just really wants to use the boat radio because it's cool.
Listen, that's so valid.
Yeah, it's like, let me turn on my scanner.
I support using boat radio. My dad's like super big into ham radio, so let's like fucking do it.
As an avid angler, I'm so here for using a boat. Just saying.
So yeah, we can do that for part of it for sure. Definitely after we pick up Jacob, though.
Someone might also want to keep an eye on social media. People might not recognize it's a Yeti, but I don't know, maybe they'll see a bear or something.
It's a good point. Bear, dog.
Sounds like a heaven job.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually not on social. Yeah, I can, or I can make Jacob do it once we find him.
Yeah, let's make Jacob do it.
Yeah.
All right. So you make it to the radio station. What would you like to do at the radio station?
Get my
Dear
assistant
Jacob.
and get him to look up social media now he has a new job.
We were also gonna try to see if we could find any like evidence that the radio station might be like sending weird staticky
Yes.
subliminal messages like what we found on the TV or something.
Can we look for other like
concerning.
CRT TVs as well, or just like weird out of place technology?
Maybe
Sure.
investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all walk in, the six of you walk in, and six. Six of you walk in.
Numbers.
The six of you walk in, and you see Jacob in the booth, and he's like just kind of like embarrassingly like pretending to be a DJ, and he just kind of like straightens up. He's like, "Oh, hey, hi everyone. Kept it warm for you, and your song sounded great in the booth."
Thank you, Jacob. You have a new job now. I want you to scan social media looking for anything about Yetis. Thank you.
That
Might
is
also
very
be-
specific, ma'am, but I will do it.
Might also show up as bears or escaped dogs
AJ,
or things of that
It's
nature.
probably safe to assume with your streaming background, you're probably really
Yeah.
good at looking in the metadata and analytics with online stuff. You could probably easily just do like a frickin' what I used to do for
yeah.
work. Just do a dumb search of
yeah.
Yeti in Google and find everything.
Well, yeah, but Jacob was gonna do it, so I didn't have to.
But
Jacob's just the intern.
yeah, Jacob
Jacob.
Jacob is not a social media investigator. Jacob is a very skilled jack of all trades who can do so many things. Jacob, and just I shove like $10 into his front pocket, whatever cash I have
Oh
on
my-
me.
Will you stop hitting on him? Anyway, fine. I will do it.
All right. So you sit down and get out your hacker station.
Yeah, can I roll like an investigator or something with my
Sure.
I'm gonna say cool toys. And today I will cause problems on purpose.
Okay. So you do that, and then somebody else roll me an investigation check. Whoever is checking out the station for weird shit.
11.
I got you for the checking
Nice.
out for weird shit.
I'm the official weird shit investigator. So Robin, that's a great success, and you have 2 clues. So 2 things you want to ask me that you're on the lookout for.
Does anyone know that it's a Yeti?
There is absolutely no Yeti chatter in Barlow City this evening.
Oh, good. We're safe.
Maybe we are doing this all wrong. Maybe we should be trying to find anything about the professors and what they're doing online in any cases.
It's not a bad idea.
I know that like the professional people can like trace credit cards and things, and I know we probably can't do that, but just
I mean, no, that's actually a great idea. If Quill is like on an actual sabbatical and vacation somewhere, if nothing else, like I would think they'd be updating their socials about that. Maybe we could find where they are, or if they're okay.
or if they're lying and they've been spotted somewhere else.
Wait. Well, why don't we try searching by Marcus McGill? See if people have seen Marcus around. Maybe he switched back or some shit.
Oh, true. Maybe he needed to stay near the TV.
Or perhaps it's like when I, do my thing and people don't realize I'm doing my thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right, or it would have been shrouded from the mist stuff. Maybe like a bear or a big dog.
Right.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Some sort of unspecified wild animal. That happens a lot, I feel like.
Yeah, especially with the Barlow City Zoo being as run down as it is.
But this is really weird. So, like, okay, I know that there's that, like, forum that's always mean about our band and stuff like that. That's, you know, we don't have to agree with them, but don't they post a lot about, like, weird stuff that might not get picked up by the news because it's easily explainable, but then it's also, like, ooh, conspiracy theory stuff. We should check there, too. Because, like, the people that are looking for a rational explanation are gonna just be like, here's the rational explanation. But the people that are, like, onto the whole mythos thing and are looking for like conspiracy theory stuff.
You mean Margot's blog? It's totally fake. Nothing about it is actually useful. They clearly don't know what they're talking about half the time. And that mean girl helps on it all the time and posts photos. I don't think we should support the mean goth girl.
Okay.
Oh, I actually like the mean goth girl. I think she's funny.
Of course you do. Sorry, what?
All right. So what's the last clue gonna be used for? Did we narrow it down?
I've totally forgotten what we've already used.
I know. Well, did people
You
know it
asked
was a
about Yeti, Chatter.
Yetis.
Yes, Yeti.
Shit. I want to know if has anyone listened to my noise cloud recently?
Amazing.
Robin,
Oh
you look at your noise cloud activity and you are blowing up right now. It's almost like you were on the radio for the first time tonight.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to now look up the band's popularity on their noise cloud.
It's trending upwards. There's some tweets. There's some tweets about it. Beats. I don't know.
But are they? Is the band cooler or is Robin?
That's what I was gonna ask. Is Robin's solo
Like,
Robin's
career?
is cooler.
I like
Robin's
to.
solo career is gonna take off real good.
I like to
Yeah.
imagine if anyone else has a solo career, it's super successful. I like imagine like Lou does music on
Right.
the side for like fuck off like videos and stuff, and people are like, yeah, his work's great, you should hire him, but no one knows who he is.
Amazing.
Oh my god. Beep, boop, boop.
Anyway,
Oh my-
okay,
do,
so
do,
I
do,
would
do,
like
do.
to look at the tweets, and the Twitters, the tweets,
The
tweeters.
violin-
Chitters and Chiefs.
The
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 cheap-
violin work on their latest album is weak.
I would like to
Excuse
read-
me.
I would like to read the cheats relating to our band to see why we're suddenly gaining popularity.
So you summarize a bunch of tweets. Every once in a while, there's a troll that say these guys suck, but
Nora. It's just Nora.
it's
Block.
burner accounts. A lot of the times it's just people who are followers of Marcus's radio show that as soon as he plays something new on it, they're gonna instantly check it out, whether they like it or not.
Hey Robin, you made it down to the copyright office the other day, right?
Yes.
Okay, because now we're just blowing up. I just want to make sure our tunes don't get taken and, used by random Twitch channels and whatnot, and utilized in YouTube videos without me being able to collect them sweet, sweet royalties.
Understood. I don't think that
I mean, I
that's
thought-
gonna be an issue.
I thought we were just doing it for the art, man.
We are, but Lou's gotta eat. Look, these cigs are just getting more and more expensive by the day, Moira. I don't know.
Well, then, G, maybe you should quit.
I've tried multiple times.
All right, so Bonnie, as this is going on, you're kind of poking around in the
Yes.
weird shit department. And you're just kind of in the booth with Jacob, and he's just kind of like standing in the at the back now, just like waiting till it's time to leave. And you notice, you might not know a ton about like audio transmissions and stuff, but you can at least tell like if there's dual audio going on because of
Yeah.
your radio training. And you do notice that there's like the music that Jacob has playing is going out over channel 1. And then under it, there's another little line that stays pretty solid. It's the same like sound. It doesn't peak like songs would. And it's just like one channel, just kind of like straight across.
So I rolled a great success for this, and I have 3 power tags, so I get 3 clues.
Yep.
What the sort of, radio wave here... Well, I'm assuming it's a radio wave, first of all. Like, I'm assuming I would know that. But does it seem like it's just a channel that's broadcasting, like, is it, like, just a static frequency? Or is it just something that's more of, like, a monotone or a drone or something? Like, is it, is it signal or noise is basically what I'm asking for my first one.
Yeah, it's more signal.
Okay, and it's... okay, so this is like citywide radio that would be getting picked up by a bunch of places. This isn't necessarily a clue, but I'll just turn to Jacob and be like, hey, did you do this? Like, hit a button with your elbow by accident? Or were you, like, broadcasting something? Was this like this when you got here?
Yeah, it was like that. I just switched your audio in and got rid of the old audio.
Okay.
And faded out like you taught me.
Yeah. Did it sound like anything in particular when you did that? Or was it...
I wasn't paying the best attention, I'm sorry, but no, it just kind of sounded normal.
Do you know how long you've been here for?
3 hours? 2 hours?
Okay, cool. Just because there's been like weird lost time shit, and I was worried that maybe you like heard something that made you not realize what was... Anyway, don't worry about it, because if you know you've been here for 3 hours, it didn't happen to you, probably.
I mean, I do feel a little weird, but I feel okay.
A little weird how? Like...
And he just like whispers away from heaven, and he's like, my tummy's a little grumbly. I don't really feel too well. I kind of want to go home sick, but you can't really call in my job, if you know what I mean. So
I think you're just hungry. Do you want a snack or something?
Yeah, I would love a snack.
So, because Bonnie's boyfriend is a barbarian rage fighter, and hangriness is a thing, Bonnie has a couple of those, like, emergency granola bar things that's, like, almonds and stuff all smushed together in her bag, and so I'll give that to you, Jacob. I think when you feel like this, it would be a good idea for you to eat something. You know, like, the law says you get a break to go feed yourself. You should take that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely should more. And he just like kind of walks out. He's like, thank you. And he just like walks out to the entryway and starts like scarfing down power bars.
So once he's out of there, I want to, I guess, like put on the, radio headset or whatever and switch over so I can hear what the second channel is. And by the way, I'm just saying this not to be totally paranoid, but I have my recordy thing going while I'm investigating.
Sure. Go ahead and make a face danger check for me.
I knew this was gonna be a bad idea. Okay, hold on. We have... I think my radio tag is gonna help me with this, as is my bravery tag, because this is a dumb thing to do. Face danger. All right. 7. Take the status, but with -1 tier.
Okay, so there's no status per se, but for you can't even hear the audio. It just
weird.
you can't hear anything.
Huh.
And it still shows us like a signal is going out, but you can't hear it.
Okay. That's not great. Not great. I do want to, I guess, spend a second clue out of 3 to see if I had spotted any of that sort of weird, more old-fashioned equipment that was around, like the cathode ray TV, or just anything that seems out of place tech-wise.
Honestly, I hate to burn a clue, but nothing really out of place.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. Is just like what that now that we know that it isn't like specifically tied to this type of technology, you can use it on like a modern radio. That's actually really helpful. So I'll just go back to everybody, explain about the non-audio but definitely transmitting a signal thing. Do we have any ideas as a group what we want our last clue to be?
Did you try turning it off and seeing what happens?
I didn't. I could. I will go ahead and do that. Go back in the booth. Okay.
So when you turned off the music over the sound,
yeah,
did you do that on the air?
I don't think I would have. No.
Okay, good. That's
it
all
was
I'm
basically
asking.
just me testing this as an individual, so I would have had no reason to do that on the air.
Yeah.
Can I try turning it off?
Yeah. So you walk over and you just pull the second lever down. It's basically like 2 channels, and you just like turn off the second one, and it goes away.
Okay. Ooh, let's maybe use the third clue to find out like whoever the supervisor or person in charge of this booth is on a daily thing. So maybe we can find them and talk to them later and just be like, hey, what's the deal with your weird second thing that you're broadcasting over all the city? Like, I want to look around and see if there's like a name on the office door or something on like the radio station website that's like, this is the DJ for the morning show or whatever. And basically get another person as a lead there.
So it's like an independent station, and Marcus doesn't really like to share, so there's really nobody else involved. He just pre-records for the mornings and rebroadcasts.
Kind of annoying.
Yep.
God damn it, Alex.
Maybe we should check his emails, see who he's been talking to.
That's a good idea. Robin, that might be more your, bailiwick.
Correct,
Also,
Knuckles.
While Robin does that, you know what? We should probably take this moment and capitalize on the fact that we are on the radio by having someone go on and talk about our band. Like a little brief interview, kind of selling us, telling people where to look for us, where to follow more, the places they can find us. Like Moira, you're pretty much the lead singer, so you should probably go on and do that.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Come on, you're so good at this, okay? You're a great singer. This is a good opportunity for all of us, and I think you should capitalize on it.
I don't know. Do we want people to know that we're here, though, now?
Well, I mean, if it is all pre-recorded, you could just be like, Moira and Heaven, the two of you, have a little, like, one-on-one conversation and be like, thank you so much to Marcus McGill for inviting us in to record this interview, and no one will be the wiser except for maybe Marcus McGill, who we're trying to find anyway. So
I wasn't thinking the two of us. That'd be weird.
But you're like the band's PR person, and you know all the right questions to ask. So I'm causing problems on purpose now.
I mean, you're way better at talking to people than I am, though. Anyway, Heaven. So maybe you should, do it.
No, you are definitely our front person, so you have to be the one to do it. But if you want me to interview you, I can do that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You totally should. And I'm just gonna pop open the door to the recording booth and do the like dramatic doorman thing, like I'm waving you into there.
Yeah, I think that's a great call too, actually. I've never been one for doing the front man thing. That's why I'm an instrumentalist.
I mean, I don't really want to be the front person, so if somebody, else wants to...
No, the front person! Sorry! Moira, sorry!
Robin just kind of, sighs, walks into the booth, hits the microphone button, and says, Hey, we're coming to you not live from the radio station here with Pantheana Boogie.
I thought we told them no boogie, no boogie.
Not all the business cards.
That's not the name of our band.
And we are here pre-recorded, obviously, to show you a great time this morning or evening, whenever you are listening.
Someone please step in there and save us, please. They're dying in there.
And they're making things up. That's not our band name. I just like drag Moira and push her towards the mic.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
All right, that's it. I just just cut the mic.
Plays Wonderwall. That wasn't so hard.
Robin, no.
I think that went well.
To his emails. Go. You're banned from this section.
Well, no one else was doing anything.
Wait, holy shit! Everyone thinks that was hilarious.
Oh shit! Oh,
Check out the chirpers. Check out the cheeks.
Oh my god! Do more!
Wait, holy shit! I told everyone this song was gonna take off. None of you listened to me when I said these cheeks don't rest would take off. No one listened to me when I said these cheeks don't rest would be a smash hit. I am now vindicated.
All right, that's the end of episode 4.
Chris.
Thanks for watching.
Oh god. Anyway.
Just praying for Noir to just jump in the chat right now, just to praise our Lord and Savior Cheeks.
His cheeks know no rest.
That's right.
So we've exhausted all of our.
That is the song name.
Yeah, Moira's like, I'm not singing that.
Andy's kids are just like bopping to these cheeks.
I like to imagine These Cheeks Don't Rest as a completely, like, it's like a 10-minute long instrumental song. The title makes no sense. Who knows? And there's part of it, like, cheeks is probably in, like, parentheses or, like, brackets or something.
I am just gonna say, though, that in the
percussion for the
interest
song.
of
Sorry.
knowing that this is a shared universe and that Bonnie gets glimpses of another world, just has a very brief vision of sort of like a fighter type character marching around a town square in a set of assless chaps, and
Yeah.
it's like,
It's our album art.
that's really weird, but you know what? Yeah, exactly.
That's the music video that one of us crappily
cover
edited.
that would be. It just seems like everyone is really like annoyed and confused, but can't look away at the same time. Weird, huh?
You know you wanna mess with these cheeks.
So as you're all debating this,
I'm sorry, Chris.
you look over, Jacob's not there.
Jacob!
I gave him a
There's-
snack and he ran away.
There's like 3 wrappers on the floor, just like devoured, half ripped open.
Maybe he went to the bathroom if he ate like 4 protein bars on an
It's
empty stomach like that.
Yeah.
Maybe he did do those drugs I gave him finally. Go, Jacob. Go,
You
Stop
you.
hear,
giving people drugs.
you hear the
If you're
ringing
gonna-
from like behind the booth, and his phone's just in the booth still.
Oh no.
Everything okay? I mean, the bathroom would be back in here if he had to go in the bathroom. Why would he go out in the snow like a dog? Jacob isn't a dog.
You know, to be fair, sometimes it's just there's something about going outside that just.
Lou!
Why are you like this?
I look out. Is there any signs of struggle, or did he just like go home?
Now there's some footprints leading away from the radio station.
I'll follow the footprints.
So you follow the footprints for a while, and in the snow, you see that the feet seem to be getting larger.
Uh-oh.
No. My assistant's gonna be a Yeti.
And eventually, it just
how?
like it has like nails that at the top of the feet.
Oh.
Oh.
How is he gonna answer my phone calls with Yeti hands?
All right.
That should be a quote.
Somebody clip it, please.
How is he gonna answer my phone?
You just hear a shotgun rack. I'm sorry about what I'm gonna be doing to you, Jacob.
Why do you have a shotgun in the middle of the street? Put that away!
No!
You're not shooting my personal assistant.
Look,
You know how hard it is to find good help. He's very good at his job.
all right, fine. Then you can be a Yeti snack. I, for one, am going to defend myself.
Don't.
Maybe we can figure something else out, okay?
At least I
Let's-
won't be a police statistic.
Let's follow the tracks. Maybe he's going to the same place Miguel went. You know, maybe the signal, like, there's some kind of homing beacon thing.
Okay, look, we gotta find this, and we need to fix Jacob. And
All
everything
right,
has to
all
go
right,
well.
everyone. I've got this.
We're getting-
Jacob!
Wait, we're getting Jacob fixed?
I don't know. I'm screaming for Jacob, hoping Yeti Jacob shows up.
He does not show up.
All right, I tried. Anyone else got any ideas?
That was very helpful, Lou. Thank you.
I keep following the footprint.
Yeah, I think we should just keep following. I've got my spectral flight, so I'm gonna sort of ghost up and like fly up to see if I can see sort of how far up the footprints go.
As you're flying, you do see this like creature with white fur and black curling horns, just all fours running down a back alley.
Oh, you like call the others from because I don't know how far ahead I
Yeah.
am, and I'll like navigate them over.
It's Overwatch in the mom van.
Right?
I guess I answer my own phone.
Oh, that's brutal.
Life is so hard.
So are we just tracking Jacob?
Yeah.
I think for now, yeah.
See where he goes.
Moira will stay like kind of as like high above, but like right over him if she can.
hmm So you watch as Jacob, he bounds through the snow, just hitting back and forth against the walls, clearly not used to his new form yet. And he eventually, after like maybe a mile, stops on the outskirts in front of a house. Just seems to be just a house outside of the center part of the city. Robin, you've seen this house. This was on Dr. Duke's Facebook. Or her Macebook.
Facebook.
Your Face. I keep forgetting what I named it. On her Your Face page.
Points for no one.
Well, that's a problem.
Yep. Well, we gotta do something about that. We can't just. We gotta follow Jacob into the weird, sketchy house. We just got to.
Well, I'm glad one of us is armed, at least, if we're going into the creepy house.
I have a sword. Actually, no, I don't. I left it in the radio station. Whatever.
I mean, you could just use a big knife. What's the difference?
I have a shit ton of rubber bands.
That's
I don't know
helpful.
how weirdly that tracks, but I also really think that you could fuck some serious shit up with rubber bands. Not a sentence I ever thought I'd find myself saying, but if anyone could do it, it would be
It
you.
would be Robin.
Yeah,
what
these
is
welts,
like
Scariest
take
of
away
us
your
all.
flying
rubber bands.
V's, all over them.
Oh my
Anyway, while we're having fun talking about rubber bands, my assistant is a Yeti.
Yeah. May I do a sort of reconnaissance thing with my ability to speak with animals? I want to see if there's like bugs or birds or rats or other sort of like city type creatures, city type Pokemon that are inside of this building that like might see. the
Why did that
giant
sound
Yeti
so good?
person. I know, right? Like it's a whole new thing.
Yeah, so I'll just say
Okay.
because it's your power, you don't really need to roll for it.
Okay.
So you're just asking if there's any like basically apex predators around
Yeah,
that you should
like
be aware of.
signs of macrofauna. We'll put it that way.
Sure, absolutely.
Any macrofauna nearby? Let's check it out.
Megafauna, I believe, is the term you're looking for.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Unless you're like talking about raccoons and stuff too, because that wouldn't be megafauna then.
No, I am looking for megafauna.
Oh,
you are
okay.
correct. I just used the wrong. I used the wrong prefix.
Sorry, I've
Whoops.
been watching a lot of like animal science YouTube videos.
No, that's totally fine. That was just user error. Yeah. So, what have we got?
So eventually you wait a little bit and this little bird flies down to you, this little blue bird, and like lands on your shoulder. And you like, it's weird because like you're talking to animals thing and you're like seeing different visions of the future and like glimpses really quick and other realities. You see like a bird being chased by this Yeti that looks even larger than the one that Jacob is. But it also doesn't look like the one that Marcus is.
Okay, so there's definitely at least 3 out here. And I don't know. My theory is that if there are at least 3 in this short a period of time, it's somehow spreading, and there's almost certainly more.
I have a weird feeling it has to do with that sound.
They were
Yeah.
using... Sorry, Heather.
Gosh, I made Jacob a Yeti by making him stay here.
No.
I think
Look,
it was the
no.
radio station.
I think it was the radio station. If it was something like that was subliminal messaging, like, unfortunately, there's really nothing any of us could have done to prevent ourselves from, like, hearing this.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
blame
mean,
yourself.
I could have told him to not sit here and play our songs, but I told him to sit here and play our songs, and now he's a Yeti.
Yeah, well, we all told him to sit there and play our song, so I guess then we all are shouldering the blame here.
Great. And how are we gonna explain this to his family, which I'm sure he has, and that's
You know, his dad. Yeah, what's his name?
Mr. Jacob's dad.
Mr.
Sorry,
Mr.
we
Jacobson?
turned your kid into a Yeti,
Mr.
Mr.
Jacob.
Jacob's dad.
They sent us holiday cards for years.
They were the head of the PTA. Come on.
oh, okay, yeah, Mr. Daniels, right, head of PTA. I worked closely with them as student body president. Okay, I didn't know that was his dad.
Maybe we
So,
can find a way to turn him back.
Why are we laughing?
As you're kind of like staking out this house to an extent, you watch like Jacob Yeti just like barrel through the front door, but he doesn't like, not maliciously, he just like swings it open with one of his big claws. And then in the living room, you can see this man, you've probably seen him before. He's got like long brown hair. He's got like kind of a like fuzzy little beard that's not really a beard, and he's wearing like this leopard print like shawl. This was the guy who owned Midas Bank that you all were at the first episode.
Oh,
And he is, you can't tell who because you're like staking out this house and there's a window obviously. And he is just like full tilt screaming at someone that you can't see in this house.
Oh, cool.
Can we hear him?
But that didn't show up as a large
No.
animal? What the heck? Is this like a wraith or something?
So we can't. I'm sorry. We're seeing this like through the door that's open.
And no, it's just like a window pane.
Oh, the window pane.
Okay.
They're like a room over in the living room. And Mr. Beckett is just like screaming at someone.
I don't suppose I have any
can-
Bluetooth headphones on me. Or earbuds.
I mean, you are a mom. You need that hands-free driving.
The
cell
cloud
phone
pods,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, like.
Because if I have one with a microphone built in, I might be able to try and slip it under the door and then start a call with my phone so we can eavesdrop.
I could try to sneak up, I guess.
Oh yeah, you
If
can
I-
turn invisible.
I've got my ghostly form in spectral flight, at least, so
I don't want you to get hurt though.
it'll be fine. I can't quite turn invisible, but I can be a bit more transparent, and no one will see my tracks, so...
Yeah, Moira, if shit goes down, I got your back, don't worry.
Yeah, I think getting a closer look would be a good idea.
I can at least try to set some kind of recording thing if we want to. I mean, this is like super illegal, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, turning people into Yetis is probably not a good thing. I feel like that's a bad thing. That should
Yeah.
be against the law.
Okay, well then I'll feel a little less bad about recording. Barlow City is a two-party state.
I was gonna say, is this one of those instances in which where it's like in the interest of the public good? Of
Katya's
just being
not in
like,
this
it's-
party. Shit.
I know. She
greater
would know, but
Moira,
greater
we
good.
are.
I know that it might be wrong to record people illegally, but turning my assistant into a Yeti is probably a greater evil, and we need justice for that.
Have to
I mean,
worry
it's
about
Brock
that
Beckett.
later.
You're gonna feel bad about recording his ass on the line?
It's not so much that I feel bad. I just don't want to make things worse.
It's okay, I know a lawyer. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know a few.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
family has lawyers.
Also, if you can go translucent, can you like stand in a wall so they can't see you, or in a chair or something.
Interesting.
I just want to say the conversation is still going on as you're having this
Okay,
conversation.
Oh yeah. Go.
Okay. I'm like taking.
It didn't pause.
Turning a thing. And yeah, I'll sort of turn like transparent and hover just a little bit over the ground, and go like as close as I kind of can. Try to set up, like hold
Like
my phone
under
up
the
to the
window?
window. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir. Honest.
Oh my god.
So you're kind of just like sitting under the window. Do you try to like see who he's speaking with, or just listen?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Is it snowing right now, or is it just like clear weather?
Yeah, it's snowing, but there's also
Alright.
at least one Yeti in the house. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll do it because I'm sort of transparent, so at least I don't have to worry about like snow collecting on me to give me away. Like it'll just keep falling.
sounds good. So you're just like kind of ducking under the windowsill. And he's like, "And what's your fucking excuse? You got my ass busted. That's an entire bank. I've spent a year building my wealth and my entire business hinged on this. I gave you one floor, and you fucked up the whole thing. And now the whole operation is done." And you hear this like calm voice kind of mutter something back. It's hard to make out. You think they're kind of across the room. But you do catch at the end of the sentence like, "Calm down, Brock. The mission was a success." Brock's like, "I don't give a fuck about the mission. I wanted to get rich, and I did. Case closed. Done. So this is over. I'm not speaking to you again. Don't try to contact me. As you blew up my 89th story of my building, you can't come back. Okay, your card, done. Your access, revoked. Don't try. I'll see you later. Or I won't." And he just like grabs his coat around himself, and he's kind of like, he's rocking the like shawl no shirt combo that he often does, and he's just kind of like walking out into the snow.
Okay. I think if we were still like on a call or whatever with Andy, I'll sort of be like, "Oh, go hide," and I'll just sort of like drop myself into like a shrub so that I'm not just standing there when he comes out.
I'd like
Oh
to.
boy, let's
like to-
build a snowman, Robin.
Okay, while we're all hiding, I would like actually to kind of sneak out with Brock and do the classic Sam Fisher Splinter Cell bullshit and follow him outside, and then like, at the opportune moment, I want to grab him. I don't want to kill him. I just want to grab him so he doesn't make a sound.
Okay. Make
Oh
a
my
sneak
goodness.
around. Make
It's
a
the
sneak
second
around
time.
check.
Hey, we're not on the 3rd floor.
It's the second kidnapping of poor Brock Beckett that we've done.
All
That's
right.
been a
Maybe
year.
he should just stop being so shitty.
He
all
should
the
just stop
time.
Maybe if he wasn't a fucking shitty capitalist, I wouldn't have to keep doing this. How many times do we have to keep teaching you this lesson, old man? Let's see. I gotta.
He
oh, yeah,
really
it's
is
tags.
the Lex Luthor of this universe, except just younger and more tech savvy.
And he still has hair.
Mhm.
Yeah, true.
We're gonna add. Just one second. I'm just looking at my tags, trying to figure out what fits exactly. All right. That's an 8, my good sir.
Awesome. Absolutely perfect. So you're able to, like, I guess, describe to me how you want to subdue Brock.
Nothing really complicated. I just want to do the classic, just kind of like, I'm gonna like use my I got a pistol in hand, just pistol whip him on the back of the head, grab him, and then take his knees out and just drag him to like an alley or something, slam him against a wall, and just be like, "All right, what's going on here?"
So as you do that, as you wrap your arm around him, he just like panics and grabs your arm too. He's like, "What the fuck?" And you just start turning to gold, and
What
you
the
feel like you can't move.
I'm gonna start just pulling, but trying to pull the trigger on my gun, and it's just like the fingers just turning slowly gold, and I'm trying. What'd you do to me?
He like stops it at your head. And he's like, "What the fuck did you do to me, man? I don't have any money on me right now. Sure, I've got.
I don't
tons,
give a
but
shit
not
about your
money."
money.
Well, what do you want?
What?
Nobody? And he just kind of like slaps you around in the gold parts that you can't really do anything with.
The 89th floor at the bank. I was in the band. What the fuck, man?
Oh, you were the shitty band that was
Oh,
there.
fuck
Interesting.
you.
Hey, we weren't shitty.
Oh, you've got
hired us.
friends.
I'm sure us yelling "fuck you" at each other has drawn attention.
I didn't hire shit. You think I do my own hiring? I'm way too wealthy for that.
Yeah. Whatever.
Andy just leaned around the back of a tree and did this.
Who's that mook you was on the phone with, huh? The one who was responsible for my little inconvenience. Not my friend's van I've had to fix twice now because of all this shit. I'm
And
really...
the fact my assistant is a Yeti?
Yeah, and you
He
turned
just,
her
like-
assistant into a... You turned Jacob into a Yeti!
He just like takes your gun out of your hand that you can't really control, and he just like.
Don't
sets
worry,
it
I've
on
got
the
like
ground.
3 more of them on me.
You,
Try
of
me.
all people, should know how hard it is to get good help. Now my assistant is a Yeti, huh? How are you gonna reimburse me for that?
I'm not. I don't give a shit about you people.
Yeah, well...
It's just
Fair.
a tax deduction.
All right, what do you want from me? If you want to go beat up that, just chaotic doctor, feel free.
Wait,
But
doctor? What doctor?
Right, you're not the one making people Yetis?
no,
Which
I
chaotic
just
doctor.
Dr. Dukes. She's in that house right over.
All right,
fucking there. Why are
ungoldify me
you-
right now.
No, you're going to shoot me. I
I
would
wasn't gonna
never do
shoot
that.
you. I just had some questions, and you answered my questions, and frankly, I don't give a shit about you, man. Let me go.
He just kind of like face palms Lou, and he just turns to solid gold. He's like, all right, if you want your friend to be ungolded, you're gonna have to let me go first at a safe distance. So
I mean, do you have to touch him to redo it?
yeah, so I'm gonna stay here. Y'all are gonna go about 2 blocks that way, and then I'm gonna touch him on the side of the cheek.
That way. Were you gonna make me walk 2 whole blocks? I am in heels. You're a monster.
How am I a monster?
You're a monster. You're making a lady walk 2 blocks in heels. Okay, look, I'll turn over here and turn around, and you can leave. But I'm not walking 2 blocks. Have a heart.
All right, the rest of you go 2 blocks. You could stay. I like you.
Just turn around.
He taps Lou on the side of the cheek, and he just like starts walking away with one of Lou's guns, just like pointed at him, and then he tosses it to you eventually, and he just runs off.
That is a Bolt M1911. You treat that with some respect, sir.
I don't have any respect, and he's just like running off in the distance.
Pulls up gun and is like, no, don't need to shoot. Don't shoot.
Bang.
That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for.
Eyes on the prize, Luz. We gotta get my assistant back. Let's go in the house and yell at the doctor.
He told me to turn me into a golden statue.
I know, and we fixed it. You're not gold anymore, and I didn't have to walk 2 blocks. Everything's good.
Yeah, but admit it, you were thinking about selling me on the black market.
No, I have so much money. Why would I do that? Have you seen my true front?
Wait, is that heaven? As he's running
Oh
away.
my gosh! Wait, I've seen you at my parents' party.
Oh wait, yeah, and he like comes back and kind of like gives you like a polite hug.
Hey, buddy.
I've been so well. How are you? How's the family?
Oh, good. Actually, it's weird because my sister's back in town, and
Oh, she's the worst.
she is the worst. You know, we should really catch up sometime. Like,
I could turn her to gold if you want.
seriously?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, totally. Yeah.
I don't think that's a constructive line of conversation, Heaven.
All right, cool. Just send me a text, but I'll see you later.
Wait, actually, have you changed your number recently? Because I feel like it's been harder to get in contact with you.
Oh, I have. You know, I switched to burner phones around last year for doesn't matter why. But
Understandable. Can I get your new number so I can talk to you about the whole sisters I've been learning from?
he gives you his new burner number.
Amazing.
All right. Well, I'll see you around. I think my parents are hosting a party next week. Are you gonna be there?
If it's on a yacht, Brock Beckett will be there, and he just like starts running away again.
Wait, you mean he doesn't use that app?
That's
Oh man, if it was Brock Beckett, I could have gotten us in contact with him at any point. Oh,
Well,
oops.
you never said you knew the guy. I wish you shared that with me before I put a gun to his head.
Look, I wasn't. It's a little embarrassing the kind of people I'm around. I didn't want to bring it up often since you already treat me like an outcast, so I wasn't gonna mention that, you know, I'm family friends with Brock Beckett.
I didn't know who he was until we played his show, really.
Well, anyway, let's go find and fix Jacob. Let's go. We got these.
Yeah, ooh, but what do we want to do if he's still in the house? There's still that doctor there. Do we just want to break into this lady's house?
I
That
thought.
doesn't-
Wait, I thought the doctor was the point if we're getting Jacob fixed.
Right, that's why you have to break into it. And if worst comes to worst, hey, I have Brock's number now, so we can go
We
yell at
just
him.
broke in already. Let's break it in twice.
Yeah, we don't have time. Jacob's gonna get you.
didn't break into
Andy
her
walks
house.
up to the house and knocks.
I love this, like, just yelling argument going on. Andy's just like, I'm just gonna be a nice person. You take a few beats. Clearly somebody shuffles over, looks through the peek hole. You hear like a muffled like, go, go, go. And then Piper Dukes answers the door, Dr. Dukes. She's got her messy black hair, and she's like, hello, how can I help you?
Hi, Dr. Dukes.
Yeah, we met the other day.
Yes, I had some further questions about our previous conversation. And my friends here were really curious to hear about
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Did you
I have a
want to
lot of
come in?
questions for you, lady. So many questions.
Sure, come on in. And she just like
Thank
smiles as
you.
she looks around at everyone, leaves the door open.
I'm gonna pull Heaven aside
Freezing
really
out there.
quick, and I'm gonna be like, look, I know I too have grown attached to Jacob over the past few days.
Yeah,
Look,
he's like a cute little dog, and
Yes,
you
yes.
just get used to it.
he's kind of like the human equivalent of a terrier. I love him, but anyway, that's besides the point. Look, we're gonna need to be chill about this. We don't want to come on sus here. That's what Robin says. Sus. That's the word, right?
Yeah, that's the word. God, you're so much older than us. Okay.
She's like, come on in, there's some cocoa on the hearth. That doesn't make sense. There's some cocoa on the table.
I mean,
keep
it
my
does if
cocoa
she has a
on my
wood
hearth.
burning stove. You could.
And she does, yeah. The
Yeah,
cocoa's
like-
on the hearth. It should still be
Totally.
warm.
Dr. Duke
She's-
was off grid.
Yeah.
There's always a way. There's always a
The
way.
one city, the one house in Barlow. And she just like sits in her rocking chair. She's like in a robe and some slippers. Her hair is like up, and she's like ready for bed.
So sorry to bother you at this time. Guess we didn't realize how late it had gotten.
Well, that's okay. As you walk in, you hear some like creaking from the floor upstairs, like the story above you. Oh, I have dogs up there, big dogs.
Oh, you do. You do. You have big dogs.
Yeah, little terriers.
What kind?
Well, big dogs and then little terriers. I've got some golden retrievers. A cute little terrier I recently acquired. He's very cute.
How many dogs do you have?
3?
Good number
I'm
of dogs.
I'm more of a cat person myself.
Oh, I'm a dog person.
All right. Well, I know you didn't come here to discuss what type of animals we all prefer, so.
Yes, Heaven here had some questions for you. Sorry, do you mind if I use your restroom real quick?
That's what I was gonna do.
Sure.
You've been.
Second door on the right.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Do you have any pictures of your dogs on your phone?
I do love dog pics.
You know what? I just got a new phone and I don't, unfortunately.
That's so sad.
You got a new phone, and the first thing you did wasn't take pictures of your dogs.
Okay, is there
That's
anything I can
very
help you all
suspicious.
with this evening?
Yeah, I'd like some pictures of your dogs.
1 second. She like walks over to the staircase, comes back down with a picture of a golden retriever on her phone. It's like, I could only get one to sit still.
Absolute perfection.
It's actually really cute.
She's very cute. She's a good girl.
Oh, what's her name?
She like pauses for a second. Andy.
That's my friend's name.
Yeah,
do not
weird.
don't
What a
know your dog's
coincidence.
name.
You do, yeah. Why didn't you not know your dog's name?
Yeah,
Do not name
I-
your dogs.
I didn't know which one you were asking about.
You
That's
said only one of them sat still.
all right. Yetis, get down here. And as she says that, 3 Yetis just drop through the floor.
No!
And we're gonna go to break, and we'll go to
my God,
combat
no!
after.
We'll go to break as soon as Alex comes back from wherever they went.
Oh, that's
Alright,
if
we'll
you
be
could
back.
switch in the chat.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow. I'm gonna go take us off. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna have Moira be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then go like ghosting through the house.
I mean, I feel like coming to her house at like 8 p.m.
Oh,
on like
yeah.
a Wednesday is kind of weird. So
Yeah, and you left
Universe.
like Heaven, who was so pissed to do the small talk, so that wasn't gonna work well.
are we still on, AJ? Okay.
No.
I'm waiting to see if. Okay, we're switching.
Yeah, we're on.
Good.
Okay.
All right,
Like
we're
this.
back.
I will also be awake.
I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer? You shouldn't be here. I am mortal. What chance do you have?
Oh, yeah,
I shall feast on your flesh.
Heroin.
That's nice. Dang, that's really smart. I could probably use it for my gangster character. I'm just carrying a ballad.
Alex, our audio still on screen.
Well, now everyone.
I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer?
All right, we're live.
Great.
Sorry, I forgot to count.
Welcome back. So we are actually going to be ending the session here. We've got a tired GM, so we're gonna continue on in the next few weeks. Sorry for cutting it short, but we are going to. Ideally, this game has at least 2 more issues left, so you can catch us next Thursday as well. We're also going to skip plugging tonight just because, again, we're kind of tired. So we have a cast link as well in Twitch if you want to check out all these wonderful people. And we are all in the Discord as well, so we can talk about all our fun projects. So if you want to catch us there, that's where we are. But thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Come back on. Sam, is no initiative
Tomorrow.
anything? Oh, tomorrow. Oh yeah, come back tomorrow. AJ and I are playing video games. That's right. We were just talking about that. Anyway, we're gonna go look at shrimps now because I'm a nerd for aquariums. I am the TTRPG aquarium guy.
Shrimps.
Shrimp.
Shrimps.